Real quick, let me bust this down. I want to talk about the devil right now. The devil, he know how to appease you. Let me give you an example, right? I watch a lot of people videos on social media that claim to know God or that claim to love Jesus Christ, XYZ, right? But when you see these people on social media, they rarely coming out the Bible. They talking about God, but they not coming out the actual Bible. Like, I watched the video of the Pastor McDowell dude, right? Man, his video was like an hour long. It's 30 minutes in a video. He still ain't pulled one scripture yet. I can't watch that. I can't watch videos with people talking about God, but they not speaking from this word. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's doing that is appeasing you. The devil is real. Prime example, I watched Joel Osteen, a video, I can't think of the name of it, but I watched the Joel Osteen video the other day. He do a lot of stories about a cat in a hat and a dog in a tree. He always got these examples, but he not pulling from scripture. Go back.
You with Joel Osteen? Hey man, you know you're a piece of shit, right? You know, right? Right? Come on, yeah, you know. You know, right? Yeah. Yeah, you know.
What they do is, they know enough Bible to put a little bit of truth in there. They'll sprinkle a little truth in there. That's enough to hook you. It's like fishing. You got to put bait on there to catch the fish. They don't put a little bait on the hook, fam, to reel you in. Go back and watch that. Because once you come into the truth of this Bible, you're going to realize your pastors don't do that neither. He'll come out the scripture, but he going to read to you the exact same scriptures every time. Why black people only know certain scriptures? Why certain scriptures that you bring out, they don't know nothing about those scriptures? You know what I'm saying? The devil going to appease you. Yeah, he going to preach to your worldly lust. You don't like the way he preach to the Bible. You know why? Because the way he preach lets you celebrate pagan holidays. Everything he doing is appeasing to your vanity, fam. That's why you like staying over there. That's why they'll go to Nino Brown. That's why they'll go to Pastor McDowell. That's why they go to Joel Osteen. That's why they'll go to Creflo Dollar. Y'all didn't see that video when Creflo Dollar came out and said God sent him a vision about how tithes really supposed to go?
Saying to you that I'm still growing, and that the teachings that I've shared in times past on the subject of tithing were not correct. And today I stand in humility to correct some things that I've taught for years and believed for years, but could never understand it clearly because I had not yet been confronted with the gospel of grace, which has made the difference. I won't apologize, because if it wasn't for me going down that route, I would have never ended up where I am right now. But I will say that I have no shame at all at saying to you, throw away every book, every tape, and every video I ever did on the subject of tithing.
Nah, man, IUIC been telling y'all that for 20 years. Tithes was created because the Levites was not promised no land. Out of all the 12 tribes of Israel, who the whole Bible is written for, because it keeps saying, God of Israel, God of Israel, tell Israel this, tell Israel that. The whole 12 tribes of Israel, out of the whole 12, the Levites didn't get no inheritance. So the other 11 tribes were supposed to come together with what the Bible called tithes for them. So when you give your money to your pastor, do it go to the Levites, who are Haitians in today's time? Let me show you something. If they was doing what they were supposed to do with the tithes and offerings, you wouldn't be seeing posts like Pray for Haiti. Hey, you know, you ain't supposed to give money. Let me give you that. What you think the other 11 tribes came with to the Levites in biblical times? What you think they gave them? Money? What Jesus do when he went in the temple? He got the flipping over tables when he seen money is changing. If Jesus Christ came down right now and went to some of y'all church, he gonna get the flipping over chairs and tables. Y'all passing around money. And it ain't going to the Levites. He gonna get the flipping over tables, just like he did in the temple. Because what y'all call church is the temple. No, man, that's what he gonna do. This is history repeating itself, bro. This is one thing about people that go to church on Sunday. They don't know that they are the actual scribes and Pharisees of the Bible. They are mad at what I'm saying. The scribes and Pharisees of the Bible are going to hate what the real Hebrew Israelites talking about. They're going to hate what IUIC talking about. They're going to hate what anybody talking about because they don't know the truth of the book. They killed Jesus because what he was saying. They don't like what I'm saying, but I'm speaking according to this word. They hated him who rebuked him at the gate. No, you can't come in. You ain't following this word. They haven't even put together that Moses is a black man. They don't understand the importance of color. Let me show you something, bro. Christianity would never teach you about the Renaissance. You can ask anybody that go to church on Sunday, what is the Renaissance? They don't know what that is. They don't know that that's a point in history where European culture painted over the original colors of Jesus Christ and the apostles. Let me show you what the Renaissance is. The claim that there's no evidence of black Israel always made by people that haven't bothered to look for any evidence. They will often repeat what they've been told to believe, but the truth is that there are lots of evidence, both biblically and historically, that back up why many of us believe Israel was and still is black. The reason people are confused about the true identity of Israel is because of the Renaissance period, during which they painted and repainted everyone white, while also hiding away or destroying other images of black apostles, prophets, and even Christ. If you go to Europe and go to some of their cathedrals, you're going to see the real pictures of Jesus Christ. The original paintings that Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo and all them people, you're going to see the real images of the people that they painted over. So let me say something. If God loved everybody, right? They would have never had to steal your history. They would have never had to steal your identity. Right now, they got black people going to take DNA so the white man can tell them where they really come from when the Bible tell you that. That's what the Bible tell you, fam. That's your lineage. That's your lineage. You understand what you listening to them for? So he can lie to you? Black people love lies. The devil will appease them. The devil got them thinking because they got a nice car, a nice house, and money in the bank that they are successful. That's the devil appeasing them. When they don't know the word that's in this book. They don't know the word in this book. He ain't never read them Revelation 21:12. He ain't never read them about the 12 gates, what heaven really gonna look like, where they don't have where every gate is for one of the tribe of Israel. Now, every black person know that it's 144,000 that's gonna make it, right? That's 12,000 each tribe. That adds up. It makes sense. He ain't never broke that part down to you. You don't know that part. He appeasing you. That's why you love him. They hated Jesus Christ for what he was saying. They love T.D. Jakes. They love their pastor. They don't hate him, they love him. That's how you know he ain't telling the truth. They hated Jesus Christ. That's how you know the Christians that go to church on Sunday are the real scribes and Pharisees of the Bible. They love their pastor. They love T.D. Jakes. They hate what this law say about Jesus Christ for real, though. They hate that Jesus Christ is black. They don't want to talk about that. That is scribe and Pharisee characteristics. That's what that is. They hate correction. That is scribe and Pharisee characteristics. I got to go back to this. They don't see the importance of color in the Bible. They don't see that, bro. But these people during the Renaissance done changed the color of Jesus Christ to where everybody in the world got white Jesus in their house. But salvation for everybody. God love everybody. They wouldn't have had to do that. Well, God love everybody, so it don't matter what he look like. I can go and tell the world the truth because he love everybody. I got a chance to get in heaven. No, he took the pictures of Jesus Christ and the apostles or the 12 disciples which y'all got in y'all house, who really were the 12 tribes of Israel who were disciples. That's a whole nother story. Them people white in y'all house. Them people was black, fam. You can Google right now what tribe Judah's from. It's going to say Judah. Everybody from Judah was black people, fam. It's in the scripture. The Jewish people saying that they are Jews, but they not from Judah. Them are Israelis, fam. Them are the bastard that God is talking about that's over there in Ashar. They saying that they the Jews. Why? Because they know what the book say. They know salvation is only for the Jews. That's why they tried to steal it from you. They got you calling yourself African American. They not the real Jews of the Bible. They're not. Them are Amalekites. Them Israeli people y'all looking at over there in Israel as God's chosen children, that's not them. In Deuteronomy, it tell you that you was going to be brought back to Egypt on ships. We came from Israel. Israel ain't that far from Egypt. We didn't need no ship to get from Israel to Egypt. So what he talking about? He talking about America, fam. Through the transatlantic slave trade. His children got put in slavery and brought to the what the Bible calls spiritual Egypt today, fam. The land of milk and honey, the golden city. That's what Babylon the Great. That's what America is today. They don't know when the Indians had the land that was Osiris. They don't know that. This land was stolen, fam. When you buy land, you are buying land that was stolen. It was already yours. So who really that smart? I don't understand that, fam. You got people in this world that has been appeased by the devil, fam. They think they are smarter than you because they might acquire worldly things that were stolen from them in the first place. That's like buying a car that was already yours. The scriptures say the world was going to be given to the hand of the wicked. Who won the world right now? Now, man, they don't see the importance of color, but the enemy of God do. That's why he took your history. That's why he changed it. That's why he changed it. Because he know what it is. He know what it say. Now, the Egyptian people were black people, fam. Everybody know that. You can Google right now what they call them hieroglyphics in Egypt, and you're going to see black people. You can Google that, right? Guess what this wicked man did? He done took the hieroglyphics that's in Egypt and tried to lighten the colors to make them white people when you go to Google and look at it. A very common claim among non-believers is that there's no evidence of Israel ever having been in Africa, and certainly not in Egypt as slaves. The previous picture represents Israelites making bricks while Egyptian overseers made sure they got their work done. Now, what you're going to see on this picture is you're going to see the pictures that they're going to show you on Google, how Egyptians look. Those not the original pictures. These are. It's the same thing. Watch this. You see this dude carrying this thing? You see that dude carrying that thing up there? You see this dude with this A-shaped thing? You see that right there? Nah, man, everybody with some... It's black people right now walking around with a circle in the cross talking about they from Kemet. They Egyptian. They know the Egyptians are black. They know that. Pay attention to this. This is very important. Moses is black too. You know how you know Moses is black? Because when the woman found him by the river, if he was a white man, he would have never passed for Egyptian. He would have never grew up Egyptian. He only passed for Egyptian because he was the same color as them. Pay attention! Focus! He was the same color as them. But you saying color don't matter. Yes, it does. Because they don't want you to know who those people were. They don't want you to know your history. You have been appeased by the devil. You think you are successful. You don't even know your tribe. That is the first thing you should know. You should know Jesus is black and you should know your tribe. I don't care what nobody got in this world. You could be riding around in a Bentley right now. I'm not impressed. You know what I'm impressed by? I'm more impressed by the dude walking who know God's laws. Who following God's laws. I'm more impressed by that. You can't impress me with worldly things no more. You can't do that. But let me tell you another thing. Pay attention. The Apocrypha is 14 books that was removed from the Bible. Think about all the books that's in the Bible. Why they took them particular 14 out? Why they take them 14 out? What made you take these particular 14 out? So black people should be like, let me see what that is. They definitely don't want you to know what that is. What they say, if you want to hide something from a black man, put it in the book. Black people don't read. That's why they don't know the Bible. So they definitely not going to search out the Apocrypha. They barely read the Bible. But what's in the Apocrypha? Focus. What's in the Apocrypha is about the Greeks taking you in slavery. That's what's in the Apocrypha. You're going to learn about the Greek customs that you had to abide by as an Israelite. You couldn't celebrate the Sabbath no more. You couldn't profess yourself to be a Jew no more. If you did, they killed you. So when you say whether Greek nor Jew, you are talking about Israelites who took on Greek customs because they was going to get killed if they didn't. And it trickled down to the day's time. They don't call themselves Jews. They call themselves African American. They don't celebrate the Sabbath. They're going to tell you that the Sabbath could be on any day that they want it to be, which is a lie. But when is the last day you celebrated the Sabbath? If it could be on any day of the week, when the last time you celebrated? One thing about the Hebrew Israelites, they're going to follow the word of this book according to what it say, not according to how they've been appeased by man. By man. You know Esau come from the Caucasus Mountain, don't you? What they call white folks, Caucasians. Them are Caucasians who came from the Caucasus Mountains. Add it up. Add it up. When you really go through the Bible with a fine-tooth comb, you're going to see that the characteristics of Esau match the white man. This man came out all red with a hairy garment. He came out with his own jacket, man. This man came out all red with a hairy garment. Why you think you call them rednecks? His characteristics is hunting. Where we come from in the ghetto, we don't hunt. That's a white man characteristics. We never was taught that. Everybody, if you was hunting in the hood, you came from a decent background. We was worried about how we were going to eat. Now, we didn't do that. So that's a white man characteristic. That's characteristics of Esau. That's why Sarah Palin and all them over there shooting ducks and mooses and all that, and they got the cabins with the moose head. That ain't black people stuff. And another thing, he described Esau in the Bible, and this is the last little nugget I'm going to give you for this video. He described Esau in the Bible, right? But he didn't describe Jacob. Let me show you something else that you'll never learn on Sunday. He didn't describe Jacob. You know why? Because everybody in the Bible was black. He didn't have to describe him. Let me give you an example. If everybody in the world is black, it don't matter what state you're in, New York, California, Maine, Delaware, it don't matter. If everybody in the whole world was black, and some woman over there in Miami had an all red baby with a hairy garment, that would make news. They're going to describe that. Just like in the Bible, that was big news. So they had to describe it. They didn't have to describe Jacob because he looked like everybody else. Study to show thyself approved, man. Shalom.